Oh, well, hello. Good afternoon, grand risings. Welcome back to the channel. High power, no yesterday. Not tomorrow. But right now. Thanks so much for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. We talk about the third eye, the pineal gland, the seventh or eighth wonder of the world that no one talks about. Why don't they talk about it? Well, it's because it's your power. It's your hidden energy. It is your God. You are a universe. So what we want to do is open this up, engage all the energy chakras so that they're spinning. You know, you have all the different colors of the chakras. They all represent something different. What Moldavite does is it scans the body, searches for any chakras not spinning, and then it will send you like an oozy wooziness. Once it's found it, it's giving you that Moldavite, that sickness, that flushing they call it. And then you want to head to meditation because Moldavite has found that chakra not spinning, and then you want to just put this on the third eye and allow what happens to happen. And if you put some high frequency music, you keep your eyes closed and you just focus on unconditional love. Moldavite will wash over what's been blocking you in your life. It'll make you aware of what's been keeping you from reaching your maximum potential, because this life is wonderful. Look at these, look at the energy right there. There's a seal right down there. Life is so amazing, but so much more now than any time in history is there more of an importance to know about this pineal gland, to know how to ignite your energy, to manifest at will. You should not be a victim to the universe, okay? You should not have to work a job if you don't like it. And this is not magic I'm talking about. This is just facts. This is science, quantum physics. It's the way that we live, but we're taught that it's wishy-washy, crystal, cheering, peanut butter, foil on top of the head. This is some crazy out there stuff, but it's not, and I'm a living example. That's why I have this channel. This is why I moved out to Hawaii, where I always wanted to visit, and I moved out here just because I set my intention towards that. And I'm so grateful to this universe for showing me, and that's why I make videos. That's why I talk about the pineal gland, the importance of it. We're doing a free Moldavite giveaway right here, right now. All you have to do is put in the comments something that you've been thinking about spiritually. What is it that moves you towards Moldavite? What has been a new revelation in your life? Put something in the comments. Others feel free to comment as well, or tag someone that you think or know is having a Moldavite calling, because that's what we want to do, is give it out for free. There's no shipping charge, there's no gimmicks. It's all free from my heart to yours. So please just put in the comments. We'll pick a random winner and it's going to be amazing. I'm still working to figure out exactly how to utilize my third eye to its greatest extent. It's always going to be unfolding new information and giving me and blessing me with more information so that I could use it in life, and then I'm going to report it back to you so that we can repeat this and give it to others. So what I did was I started seeing the colors before I was closing my eyes, right? So I was actually in the sun for about an hour, and I went back inside and I started seeing like these light reflections, and then I closed my eyes and boom, it was like the Fantasia movie, you know, all these different colors moving like clouds and shapes and forms. And a lot of the times, depending on your meditation practice, it can take about 5 minutes, or it can take up to 30 minutes or 40 minutes. That's been the longest that it's taken me to start seeing the colors and forming energy. And with a clean pineal gland, if you do clean eating, clean meditating, which means that you're turning off all sources, except maybe a high frequency track, you're relaxed in your body, you're going to start seeing this if you do it on a day-to-day basis. Try some Heritoki powder that cleans up the system, releases any toxins from the body. So monatomic gold also helps wonders for making you see the colors even more clear. But first you have to accept that you do see colors when you close your eyes. So what you want to do is just relax into the oneness frequency. And the way that you get into the oneness frequency, and the oneness frequency is this most powerful frequency in which we can operate from. So in which we can manifest from. So if you have desires that aren't currently in your life right now, you want to go into this oneness frequency, and then you want to put your energy into that. So in order to get into the oneness frequency, what do you need to do? What you need to do is you have to separate your senses from who you actually are. You are actually an energy watcher, okay? So if you take away your body, which means you're taking away your senses, so you have to go through in your mind in meditation, say, I am not what I feel. Take away your sense of feeling and say like, oh, if I couldn't feel myself pinching my arm right now, would I still exist? And a lot of it is, well, I could see I'm pinching my arm, so I exist. But you want to go through every single one and then see what's left, because you're not the feeling, because you could be numbed out, right? And you could still be alive. So you're not what you feel, you know? Then what you see, you can close your eyes. I'm still conscious, so I'm not what I see. Same thing with smell, same thing with all of the rest of the senses. So once you get rid of what you hear, once you get rid of what you see, what you touch, what you smell, you go through your different senses, and then what's left? Well, all you are is the watcher. You're someone who's observing and taking in all this information. And when you close your eyes, you're watching colors, but not with your outer eyes. You're watching the colors, they just exist. And what is it that you're seeing? Well, it's not to be determined. It's energy, in my opinion, but all you have to do is get to that point where you take off your senses and you're left with yourself, which is the watcher, the recorder, the observer. Once you do that, you'll start to feel this illustrious, unconditional love feeling, because you're no longer attached to your brain. You're not attached to your thought. You're not your thoughts. Your thoughts just come up. You know, I could say red elephant and you're gonna see a red elephant, but you didn't tell your brain to think of it. It just pops up in there. So you're not your thoughts. And then once you realize and take them all out, the senses, then you're left with yourself. And then you raise your vibration to that frequency, that high, unconditional love, oneness frequency. And once you do that, what I did the other day was I started feeling all this energy and positive love, and it just started getting bigger and bigger, bigger than my body. And so I started forming my hands up and opening the energy up. And then I put my desires into this energy bubble. And I started opening my eyes as though I could see the energy around. And I put everything I desired right in that bubble. And it was positivity, it was love, it was everything. And one more important thing to go into, because I talk about what I love, in order to get into this frequency, the oneness frequency, to manifest at your maximum potential, you must get rid of your five senses, and you must also get rid of your attachments to this world. So that's a very important part. So in my life, you know, I have the fiance that I love dearly. I have my son, who's almost, he's 8 months now, who I love dearly. You know, they mean so much. So to get rid of them out of my life, it's almost impossible, but you must make the case in your mind that I am not these things. You must become nothing. I am not my attachment. I am not my successes. I am not my failures. Same with the negatives. You're not your relationship with your fiance. You're not your relationship with your son. You're not any of these things. These are all things outside of your existence. And once you get rid of that, you detach from those things, and you have to let go of them. Say, if I forget them, it's okay. You have to give yourself permission to let go of every attachment that you have in this life, and then the oneness frequency will start to permeate, will boil in you. And that's when that energy, that's a very important part, which I'm glad I remembered. So once you do that, it's going to release that beautiful energy inside you, and that's when you want to send it out. So I hope you learned something new. Like I said, if you wanted to be in the free Moldavite giveaway contest, just add a comment, like, subscribe the video, or tag someone that is getting a calling, and we will keep you involved. Thanks so much for using the High Power Now Etsy store, where we sell the highest power energies, including Moldavite, Authentics, some of the best that you've ever seen in this world, are on the Etsy site. There's a link in the description. And thank you for spreading positivity and love, and for asking your questions. If you have any questions about anything that I've said in this video, please put it in the comments below. And just have a great day. Pass the love on to someone that needs it. And it's high power, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now. Peace, love, infinite blessings.